Hello. Oh, uh-oh. That was a black screen. That wasn't good. Is it gonna do that every time I click off of it? Okay, hopefully not. Okay, anyway. Hi. I was gonna try Umamusume today for the first time, and that's still the plan. But I forgot that I still have one part of the Durin quest to do. The Durin story quest that was time locked. And there's like a time lock on extra rewards for it too, so I want to do that first so that I don't miss that. And I think it's the last part, which I thought was half an hour, but I think it's more like an hour. Which is fine, because then I can just switch over to the horse game that I know nothing about, and I only have to try to figure it out for about an hour. Because I know nothing, and I'm probably going to fail every race, so I don't know how long I'll be able to do that. So I'm going to do this first, in case I rage quit, because that happens a lot. But yeah, I want to do the Durin quest. I was cleaning out some of these other story quests off stream. The what's her name? Escoffier one. I did that one to get it out of the way. I guess this one is Skirk. I don't know. I don't remember. Don't care. I'm gonna do this one. Hi, Adeline, over on YouTube. How are you? Welcome in. Let's see. Let's go here. I have a headache. That's really bright.
So this is the other Durin, huh? If this had been the dragon that ended up being revived in Mondstadt, there's no telling what kind of calamity that people would have had to endure. So, if you think about it like that, Durin's actually a hero.
And you just thought you'd be nice all of a sudden?
No, I'm just a little envious, that's all. Not everyone gets a chance to be a hero.
Actually, most of the credit belongs to Albedo.
Then again, barely anyone even remembers you at this point. So I guess there's not much left to envy.
Rude.
Ah, so you three still remember Durin. Looks like the memory loss hasn't spread to close friends. Yet. I guess that means my memory of you must still be complete as well.
Albedo.
You're finally here! Oh, boy, do we have a whole pile of questions for you!
Oh, you're here too.
I think I've pieced together some of what happened to him. But what's your take on things?
Master Jean filled me in on what happened, and I've got a few theories. But let's get on the same page first.
Yes, please explain it to me. I already forgot.
Physically, he's doing fine. His body is holding the abyssal power at bay. And there's nothing whatsoever to indicate any risk of collapse.
So, from an alchemy point of view, there's nothing wrong with him?
The issue isn't so much that the abyssal power within him has gotten out of control. It's that the connection between his will and body is fading. If he ends up losing his conscious will, his body will fall back on its biological instincts. And that's when the abyssal power within it will take over.
Albedo, the only one who knows what's going on. I mean, isn't that normal? He's only using, like... Doesn't his character description or whatever says he uses, like, 10% of his brain or something on his work with the Knights of Favonius? So, like, must be nice. I wish I had that much brain power. But if that happens...
This book mentioned a witches' gathering. It seems like quite a few of these witches got themselves involved in Durin's case. Which brings me to my theory. Bringing Fairy Tale Durin into this world to replace the Durin on Dragonspine means using one Durin's fate to overwrite the others. But the power of alchemy alone would not be enough to pull off such a feat. It would have required the combined use of Miss Barbeloff's astrology, my teacher's alchemy, and Aunt Alice's magic. After learning of Miss Barbeloff's prophecy, Durin and I finally came up with a way to settle the Dragonspine Durin problem for good. And I took care of the alchemy side of things, which, looking back on it, seems to have been a part of their plan all along. So now, there's only one thing missing.
The magic, right?
As for the fate theory our friend in the hat just mentioned, I still can't figure out how any kind of magic could possibly influence the fate of Tevat. But I'm certain that the answer lies within this book.
But what if this is the fake albedo? Didn't they already resolve that? I don't remember. I mean, I remember that happened, but I don't remember what the outcome was. This is why I need to play things all in one go. Otherwise, I forget as soon as it happens.
So, the reason Alice had us complete this book was to make that magic possible?
What if he comes back? Who, the fake albedo? I don't remember.
A form of magic powerful enough to rewrite fate itself.
Well, we've no time to lose. I just need to take a look at the book. The next part of the story most likely relates to me, so the memory that unlocks it must be connected to me too.
Huh?
The giant tree was home to a broken branch, the shape of its splintered arm aligning perfectly with the branch that had burst forth from the castle walls. Join yourself to that broken bough, for there you may take root at last, and henceforth bask in the sun and rain of the world beyond the castle. But first, fetch the stickiest clay and let it bind the scar of the break.
I see.
Okay.
Guided by the breeze, the little dragon arrived at an alchemist's workshop. There he was greeted by a clay figure, a child molded by the Sage Witch's hands. Though gentle in appearance, he had inherited his mother's cold, sharp wisdom. And he was determined to avert the calamity the evil dragon would bring, and so was his helper, none other than the little dragon himself.
What is this place?
Oh, I forgot to summon my cat. Hold on. Here we go. Forgot about that.
It looks like it's modeled after an alchemist's workshop. Or rather, a cliched stereotype of one.
Albedo?
Hold on. Why do I look like this?
Oh, yeah! We forgot to tell you. Basically, the characters in the story are reflections of how Durin sees them.
At least you're still human-shaped?
Well, I think he should just take that form on permanently. I want to play as a cat.
Well, since Cat Guy has taken on a different appearance too, that must mean the two of us are both characters in the story. But you, Paimon, and Durin haven't changed at all. You must be special figures in some way.
I'd like to know more about that too. But seeing as none of them can explain it, let's just concentrate on moving the plot forward.
Let's take a look around. Play as the cat. Is that a hidden path?
And just like that, the group stumbled upon a hidden passageway. Intricately crafted, it seemed to lead them towards another exciting chapter of the tale.
Come on! What are we waiting for? Next chapter, here we come! Ouch!
But This was a chapter that had not yet been written. Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
What? Then what's the point of having a path here?
Maybe the author had a flash of inspiration, and then their mind went blank.
Sounds like a pretty bad habit for a writer.
Sounds like a pretty common habit for a writer.
Over here. I found something.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale.
Sounds like this chapter's about Albedo bringing me to life?
If that really was the solution, though, this would have been over the minute I finished the transmutation. So why is Durin still being forgotten?
There has to be some other reason.
There's still places we can check. We have time.
Yeah, I'd like to explore the area a bit more.
Unless the little dragon kept moving, eventually he would be forgotten.
Lady, just let me think. I only have 3 little thingies. I don't know if it matters. Use or destroy.
The evil dragon's heart continued to beat, as if waiting for the little dragon to accept it as his own.
Looks like we have no choice but to get this done. Whatever happens next, Durin is going to need all of our help. Is everyone ready?
We're ready, or Durin and I need to check out a few other spots. I mean, I don't know. I guess we're ready.
The little dragon and his companions blank. Blank again.
Huh? What's going on? Are we running out of ink?
Once the ink runs out, is that the end of the story?
I had a feeling this would happen.
What's happening to the others?
Now that the story's ink was spent, all that lay ahead were blank pages.
Hello, children. If you're hearing this recording, it's because you've reached a certain ending. You may have noticed that little Durin's experiences have been written into the pages of this book. Well, you should know that in the same way, its ending will also be written onto him. So be careful, because triggering a bad ending could be somewhat problematic.
You're warning us after it already happened. What kind of logic is that?
You're upset that I didn't warn you earlier? Don't worry, though.
Yeah.
I thought it all through. I built a very special feature into this book, just for you, the witnesses of this tale. So, go ahead. See if you can turn back the pages. If you're not happy with the ending you've reached, just flip back a few pages and let the tale unfold once more.
Talk about plot twist. I mean, isn't that just how books work?
Pretty incredible, huh? That's the power of magic.
Okay, last time I missed stuff because I didn't choose both things, and so then I couldn't go back. So how does that logic work?
Do you think we could just destroy it?
Why would you want to do that?
Be it the calamity headed for Mondstadt or my inability to leave behind a story of my own, doesn't it all come down to the fact that this heart never truly died? What if, here in this story, we could finally destroy it?
Could Aunt Alice's magic really allow us to do what's theoretically meant to be impossible?
Either way, it's an intriguing idea. I'm not opposed to giving it a shot.
Durin!
It's just... I'm still afraid someday, even you guys will end up forgetting me. If there's even the slightest chance it'll prevent that, I'm willing to try anything. But I'm not sure if I can destroy it on my own. Chances are, I'm gonna need your help again. So please, everyone, help me destroy this heart, once and for all!
Ready when you are. Let's take another look around. I mean, I guess, go ahead. There were only two options.
With the help of his friends, the little dragon destroyed the evil dragon's heart, using up every last ounce of his strength. In his eyes, this would ensure that his story and his alone remained in the world beyond the castle's walls. But the evil dragon's heart was like a great tree with roots digging deep beneath the surface. Cutting off the branches did not kill it. No, it just made it impossible for a new branch to take their place. The gnarled roots retreated back into the frozen earth, biding their time for a chance to bud again. Cut off from their source, the rootless branches above the surface slowly withered away. The little dragon's story faded into nothingness, and in the world beyond the castle, only the evil dragon's tale endured.
Who am I?
Is this... me?
And so the story ended, with the little dragon fading from sight, leaving nothing but the evil dragon's shadow in his place.
The story's over.
Oh no! That means Durin! What do we do now?
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Okay.
But didn't we already try all the options? Ugh! We'll just have to see if there's something we missed.
Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
That's the same thing.
There you are.
Oh, hello there.
Hey! It's Mini Durin again! What are you doing holed up in here?
I was worried I'd scare everyone off, so I've been hiding out here all this time.
Just like before.
You must be really nervous, huh?
I guess I am a little nervous, but I'm also excited. I'm gonna get to stop the evil dragon and even become a human. It's all thanks to that Clayman. He's the one who talked me into it. And once I'm a human, I'll be able to make loads of friends and do tons of important things.
You'll make lots of friends, that's for sure. And go on many unforgettable adventures.
I'm so glad to hear it. The only thing is, the Clayman said becoming human isn't gonna be easy. So I'm feeling a little anxious too.
He's right about that. Even if you manage to become a human, there will always be tougher challenges on the road ahead.
Really?
But even so, your friends will be there to help you.
Oh? Then I'm not afraid.
Funny, isn't it? After talking to you, I'm not afraid anymore either. So, are you ready now?
Yep, I'm ready to become a human.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale. At last, the little dragon accepted the evil dragon's heart, and a new life came into being.
Like, is that not what I did the first time?
The evil dragon's heart beat in his chest, and the little dragon's soul guided him forward. Thus did the prophecy hold true, even as fate had been rewritten. And so was the little dragon born anew.
Hi, Rogue. How are you? Welcome in.
Finally! A happy ending! That must be the last step, right? Woohoo! We completed the story!
But then why are we still here?
Born anew, the little dragon set off once more, his story far from over.
Huh? So, that wasn't the end?
What comes next might be the most crucial part of all. The real last step.
If fate really is as devious as they say, then I say, show us what you've got.
Wow! You're all so serious all of a sudden.
Can I click?
Durin, are you alright?
The evil dragon's heart was now one with the little dragon, yet the dark power within it still lingered. Would the little dragon dare to hold this power back, or would he simply give in?
Hey! What kind of question is that? Of course he's gonna control it! What choice does he have?
Time is running out. So, would the little dragon dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
What's up with the narrator?
Oh no, don't give me a time.
Would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
The little dragon and his companions. Blank. Blank again.
Huh? What's going on? Are we running out of ink?
Once the ink runs out, is that the end of the story?
I had a feeling this would happen.
What's happening to the other?
Now that the story's ink was spent, all that lay ahead were blank pages.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
I mean, I want to see what...
Would he dare to hold this power back? Or Or would he simply give in?
I want to see what happens. For all the choices.
Returning to the castle.
Seem like you're torn about something.
I just never thought crossing over into a new world would create so much trouble. All I wanted was to make some friends. I'm starting to think I kind of miss being in Simulanka.
You might look back on it with fondness, but if I were you, I wouldn't miss it.
Why?
Sometimes, moving on with your life comes at a cost. But that's better than going nowhere at all.
You don't have to worry, Durin. No matter what problem you face, there will always be a solution.
Okay. Sometimes I wish I could just go back and see it again.
As the little dragon slipped back inside the castle's walls, the clamor of the outside world fell away. There was no danger here, no problems for the little dragon to resolve. As soon as his mother finished her story, it was time for the child to drift off into the world of dreams. And so the story ended, with the little dragon fast asleep in his castle, just like he had never even hatched.
What's going on? I feel so weak.
Hey, what's happening? Durin, wake up!
We've reached an ending.
But this can't be how it ends. Durin promised to bring back everyone's memories. There's no way he'd accept an ending like this.
Yes, okay.
Looks like you've discovered another possible
I don't
ending.
need to play this audio every
Do
time. Come
not
on.
lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Would he dare to hold this power map? Or would he simply give in?
Is there anything else I'm supposed to do? Because I don't want to miss. Worried I'm gonna miss one and not be able to see it. That's what happened last time, and you can't go back.
Would he dare to hold this power map? Or would he simply give in?
Guess I'm just gonna wait. Or I didn't go that way. Or did I go that way? Oh, whatever. Too tired to care.
Would he?
The little dragon was at an impasse, and the dark power within him surged like a tide. Unchecked, the darkness engulfed everything around it, including the little dragon's soul. The little dragon's story faded into nothingness, and in the world beyond the castle, only the evil dragon's tale endured.
Is this me?
And so the story ended, with the little dragon fading from sight, leaving nothing but the evil dragon's shadow in his place.
Oh no! That means Durin... What do we do now?
We listened to the same recording for like the 5th time.
Looks like you've discovered another possible
No
ending.
skip button.
Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
What's going on here? Why isn't the story letting Durin just suppress the abyssal power? It keeps getting stuck.
It seems the act of suppressing the power counts as an event in the story. In other words, we would need ink to write it in.
So, what now? Did we use too much earlier? How are we supposed to write a happy ending with only this much left?
It's possible, it's just not time for the story to end.
Well, this is Durin's story. As long as he's alive and well, why should it end?
If there really is such a direct correlation between the story and his fate, I may have a potential hypothesis. Durin was, and still is in essence, a storybook character, written into being by M. From the moment he was born, he has always dwelt within her story, and I suspect that has remained the case, even after his arrival in Tevat. Reviving Durin in the evil dragon's place was an act of grafting this Durin story onto the latter's fate. In essence, that is how his fate was rewritten. But there is a fundamental difference between a being's story and its fate. As Miss Barbeloth reminded us, the fate of every living being in Tevat has been woven into the fabric of time. Its most natural path, therefore, is to proceed along its given track. But Durin's story, on the other hand,
Needs an author to continue writing it.
as Durin's connection to this world wore thin, not only have people started to forget him, he started to lose control of the abyssal power within.
Hi, Kate McCain. Welcome in. How are you doing? Not too late. Let's go. Yeah, I thought this was like half an hour like the other parts, but I think it's longer, which I wasn't planning for because I was going to try a new game. But then I forgot about this part being time locked, so we're finishing that first. I am okay. I am still not feeling great, but I'm here.
In other words, his story can't continue, because the author's ink is drying up. That's what it seems like to me.
It would seem the little dragon had made a group of fine friends indeed.
Save it. The question is, are you here to help him or stand in his way?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Good. That's good. I am too sleepy to be doing this right now, but so I'm not really keeping up with the story.
This is as far as the story can go. What path will you choose?
If the story ends now, Durin will just vanish.
I suppose the final decision is up to me. It's hard to believe I never actually left my mother's story. If that's true, I'd like to go there and see for myself.
By there, I take it you mean the blank pages of the unwritten chapter ahead?
But we still don't even know how Alice's magic works. If Durin belongs inside the story, then going outside of it to some unwritten part, isn't that too risky?
No, that's where I was trying to go to start with, and you wouldn't let me.
I'm not afraid.
Then go for it. We'll be with you all the way.
I second that. It would seem this is one answer you need to go seize for yourself.
So be it. Whatever obstacles stand in your way, we'll tear them down together.
Facing that invisible wall, it was as if the little dragon was staring at the uncrossable edge of existence itself. And all of a sudden, it began to fracture, as if struck by some transcendent will.
I don't know if I'm supposed to hit it with something specific.
Gotta keep going.
lies only a storyless void.
My consciousness is slipping away.
Keep going, Durin. A pure soul is your essence, not an empty void.
I feel so weak.
Stand tall, Durin. You are not some amorphous idea. The body I made for you is flesh and bone.
Am I truly alive?
Yes, Durin, but you must keep going. You're as alive and real as I am.
I
Durin is
can't
not
feel
human.
a connection.
You're not alone in this world, Durin. At the very least, you have me.
I can't remember anything. Who am I?
Your name is Durin, and there are many who still remember it.
My name is Durin.
You're taking too long. Come on, Durin, run! In this world, fate waits for no one.
Wait! Where am I meant to go? What am I supposed to do?
Go. Make your wish come true, Durin.
My wish?
Your hat guy's friend. I just keep waiting for them to work in how many times they can say hat guy.
Your story's not over yet.
Silence, huh? Have you nothing to say about my proposal?
Let me get this straight. You want to graft your story onto this unfinished thread of fate, and in doing so, not only rewrite that fate, but allow the story to live on.
Quite the brilliant idea. Still, the story's survival depends entirely on whether the author keeps writing.
Exactly. And the moment foretold by the prophecy is still centuries away.
I see. I thought my own ignorance might be the problem. That I'd asked more of the noble science of alchemy than it could ever deliver. Or that I had failed to discern the heavenly signs and grasp the secret truth underlying the prophecy. Little did I imagine that time itself would prove to be the greatest hurdle of all.
Well, my friend, this has been a most intriguing experiment. And from an academic perspective, at least, I don't think it was a bad proposal.
Someday, the prophecy will come to pass. So remember, my friend, much like the stars themselves, there will always be something that transcends the test of time.
Thank you, everyone. You've helped me so much already. But, Alice, I still have one final favor to ask of you. Will you lend me your magic one last time, just enough for me to keep his story alive until the prophecy is fulfilled?
You mean you want me to extend your lifespan?
No, not in that sense. As Rhindaughter once told me, the laws governing life and death are among the most unyielding in this world. I'm well aware of that. Whether it lasts a day or an age, the span of one's life is determined by fate alone. If I tried to breach that law by force, I'm afraid I would lose what makes me human.
Are you human?
This is not a path I want to go down. If I am to die, then I shall die a human.
So, what is it that you want me to do?
I would like you to send this pen of mine into the future.
I see. Then perhaps there really is a way I can help. I could create a kind of story magic to take over the writing once you're gone. Oh, but for it to work, you would need to provide enough of your own words for it to learn from.
So it's generative AI. That's what they're doing. That's the solution. Okay. I don't know about that. I really want to squish and squeeze these things. I know, me too. They should make them. I don't think they've made... Well, I think they made like a keychain. It was like a little Dodoco keychain, but it wasn't... I don't think it was a character. I think it was just a regular keychain. I don't know. This looks like a little fluff ball.
How much?
Oh, an immense amount. So much, in fact, that you would have to spend the rest of your life writing. And even then, I'm sorry to say, it would not last forever. No matter how much you write, there is a limit to the number of words you can leave behind. But the world itself will never stop changing. Someday, perhaps, even your entire corpus will not be enough for the magic to continue describing this world. And when that happens, the story will end.
Still, it's worth a try.
I don't know. It sounds like generative AI to me.
Oh, my dear Anya. Even after all this time, you're still... Look at you. You should be enjoying your old age in peace and quiet, especially now that things are finally returning to normal after that terrible calamity.
I hate that you're not wrong. As soon as she said, like, it has to learn from your own writing, I was like, wait a minute. This sounds very familiar.
Once he leaves Simulanka, things will only get more complicated. If his story is to continue, there needs to be more material for the magic to draw upon. I'll just have to skip over some of the less important details.
He has a hair.
Anya, why do you insist on sending him out of the storybook world? Why must he face his fate into that? Why not just let him remain within the story? With my magic, even fate's curse could be undone and he could live happily ever after.
I suppose. In fairy tales, all it takes is a heartfelt wish. And even a wooden puppet can turn himself into a real boy and live happily ever after.
But that'd be a fake life. Yeah. Or he'd be, because, well, he's trapped, I guess. Like, I don't remember a lot of the storybook part from that. So was it a summer event or whatever? I don't remember a lot of that. But he would just be kind of trapped in there forever, right? So
that's just how fairy tales end, isn't it? But have you ever wondered what happens to the main character after the ever after? Tell me, Alice, in your eyes, what would be a writer's greatest regret?
To leave a story without an ending.
Not a bad answer. It's true, many writers come to consider that their greatest regret. But I see things differently. My greatest regret is that every story I write has to come to an end in the first place.
Anya.
No matter how brilliantly a character shines, the moment their story ends, their potential is lost forever. For them, the story itself becomes an inescapable fate. But what if, instead, I could place my pen in their hand and let them continue the story themselves?
You mean...
You said it yourself. I can only leave so many words behind. Even with your magic, the idea that I could keep the story going until the prophecy comes to pass is wishful thinking at best. But I've found a way to use your magic to transform some of my finished stories into a special kind of ink. This ink is a magical medium he can use to complete the story the way he wants to. For what is storytelling but another kind of magic? And if he can experience the whole tale himself while leaving behind his own wishes and aspirations, even once he reaches the chapter where I stopped, he'll still be able to carry the story forward on his own. And so, by leaving him this ink, I can entrust him with the responsibility of writing his own story.
A character with the power to write their own story.
That way, he'll finally be free from the cage that is my pen. And like anyone else living in the real world, he can go on to create a life of his own.
And you no longer need to worry about the constraints of my magic. What a brilliant idea, Anya. But there are still risks. First of all, once he arrives in Tevat, he'll have to rely entirely on the story you left him to maintain his connection to that world. As you gradually hand over creative control, that connection will grow weaker, and at some point, he might lose it altogether.
But at the same time, he'll also have the chance to forge that connection for himself.
The issue is, this method taps into too many of Tevat's core secrets. Any overt hints you try to leave will be erased in no time. In fact, it'd be hard for you to leave anything at all to guide them.
We still have the story itself, though. I can use that to show them the way.
It's entirely possible he burns through all your ink, never reaches the chapter you had in mind, and gets stuck, roaming the chapters of his past. But despite all that,
I still believe in what this child can become. His hopes and wishes can be his ink, so he won't be trapped by mine running dry.
Oh, what the writer you are, Anya. Your imagination never ceases to amaze. And you do know how much I love a happy ending. You shall have my help, my dear.
Thank you, my friend. Well then, my child. Do you understand what you must do?
Yes, I think I do. It's my turn to keep this story alive.
So they're literalizing the like literary theory of death of the author, I guess.
Then what's holding you back?
What will become of you after I take up this pen?
I will fade away. There will no longer be a reason for me to go on existing. My child, or your mother, I should say, passed away long ago. The voice you're hearing is nothing but a magical echo that has now fulfilled its purpose. You needn't feel so reluctant to let me go.
I know my mother died long ago. It's just, when you lose your mom too soon, it's hard to tear yourself away from the stories she used to read. I guess it's a silly way of pretending she's still here, by your side.
Durin.
But after coming to this world and traveling it with my friends, facing all kinds of enemies together, I suddenly realized I couldn't just sit around listening to my mother's stories because I'd found a new purpose in life. Maybe this is just what growing up feels like. With all my new friends waiting, it's time I finally set aside my mother's storybook. I'm ready to grow up now, Mom.
Then take this. A gift I should have given you a long time ago. You've witnessed this story from the very beginning. Made your wishes, offered your blessings, and even wrote your choices into its pages. From here on out, this pen is yours. Now I ask of you, the other pillar of this story, as both its reader and its witness, will you turn the page so the next chapter can begin?
Is it Evangelion or Evangelion? I've seen the word, but I've never heard anyone say it out loud. Type conclusion. I've never seen it. I recognize the name, but yeah, feel like it's my brain went straight to literary theory. Not J. So Evangelion.
Suddenly, and without warning, the powers of darkness struck. The question was, could the little dragon prevail? Alas,
Evangelion, okay.
it was here that the story witch's tale had to end.
Reading out loud is not my strong
But
suit.
Durin's tale, on the other hand, had only just begun. Stepping into his mother's memories, he picked up her pen. And so the story that was ending began anew. He had made up his mind to challenge the fate that barred the way ahead.
Looks like this is the final step.
Oh no, you're gonna make me fight a
A
thing.
chance to strike back at fate? Now that's not something that comes knocking every day.
No, that fate no longer defines me. In the end, only my story shall endure.
All there is missing is Durin? Finding himself in a white void and all the other characters clapping and saying congratulations. I wouldn't put it past them to do that. They put me in a white void earlier. Which just made me think of, I don't remember the name of the episode. There's an episode of SpongeBob where everything's white. It's just like the future. You went so far in the future that everything is just white. That's what it made me think of. No. Well. Okay.
Thunder!
Guess I should have figured out how to play this character. Don't remember what that does. Excuse me.
Thunder! Stop that! A lament for the end!
No dodging this one. Here, I'll help lift you up.
I'm supposed to... Oh, what's happening? Like, oh, am I supposed to hit him or am I... Oh.
Yet only my story shall endure. Get back! The abyss is burning!
Your story's not over yet.
Get back! Sir! Ah!
Nah.
Looks like there's nowhere to hide. Here, I'll cover for you.
You couldn't have done that first.
This time, the light prevails.
Squidward being all alone. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. It's just because everything was white. Oh, we're in ads on Twitch, so I guess I should pause for the ad break. I was not paying attention. Mondial, how's it going? I'm doing alright, still feeling not great. But I'm here. Behind on everything as per usual. But welcome in, Sion. How are you doing? Where's my water? Time for water. Probably need more water, but I have a Celsius because my head hurts. Just probably not gonna help my stomach feel any better. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it paused until the ad break runs through, but once this should be almost done, and then I'm gonna try to switch to the horse game and hope that it works, because I tried it earlier just to not the game, I just tried opening the game and it did not want to pick up on my OBS, like it's just a black screen. I think I fixed it, but I don't know why I was doing that. It was really weird. Because I use the same input that I use for Genshin, which also gives me a black screen sometimes, so hopefully that works. But we'll see. If it doesn't work, I have another problem to fix. Solid dreading the start of the semester on Monday. Oh, I'm sorry. I think mine starts, it's either Monday or Wednesday. I feel like I should know that. I should definitely know that, but I don't. I think it might be Wednesday. For some reason they like to start on a Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday usually. Well, good luck with the start of the semester. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm not ready. Because I'm kind of tired of reading stuff. I have a bunch of stuff I need to read. But... Oops, sorry, that was probably really loud right next to the microphone. I'm only in one class, which in theory shouldn't be that bad. It's just with everything else, it's a lot. But I don't have any textbooks, so I'm like, okay, well, I guess all the reading materials are just going to be on the class site, which usually means they're chapters or articles, and I can read them faster than I can read textbook chapters, so hopefully that means the readings are easier. YouTube, thank you. Yeah, not really looking forward to it. But at least they're like, they're not semester-long classes either, so I get to switch to the next class in the middle of the semester, which I actually like, even though it's really fast. Like, the class is so fast because it's only 7 or 8 weeks. But I like that better than the full semester courses. Okay, looks like ad break is done. We can go.
Thank you, Mom. And so it was that Durin defeated the darkness and rewrote his fate. But his story is far from over. Is everyone okay?
We're fine, thanks. And hey, we all saw how you fought back there. That was awesome!
Is that a new outfit? Looks a lot more free.
I have to admit, I do feel like something in me has changed. I owe you all so much. Without your help, I don't know if I could have ever made it this far.
Just a shame I could only help out from the sidelines. Like I said before, it's not every day that you get to put fate in its place.
Well, I'm sure you'll hear it someday.
Hear what?
The chance to strike back at fate knocking at your door.
Yeah, maybe someday.
Well, he's already done that.
Allow me to just check one thing. Yes. The abyssal power within you has stabilized again. And those strange symptoms you were experiencing seem to have completely disappeared.
Oh, thank goodness!
I wonder what it means, though. Aside from the principles of alchemy, what other law of this world governs his being?
Look, it all turned out fine, so just leave it at that. Now that this one's out of danger, it's time for me to get out of here.
You're leaving so soon? What, don't humans usually throw a party after something like this?
I mean, technically, are any of you really human? I don't know. I'm not gonna ask questions.
A party? Do I look like that kind of guy? Anyway, come find me again next time you're in trouble. That's what friends are for, right?
Some people never change, except he did.
In a way, though, he is right. This is Durin's moment to celebrate. Not the time for academic discussions.
No, wrong, Albedo. It's always time for academic discussions. What are you talking?
Hey, I don't blame you for asking. And honestly, I'd be perfectly happy to talk about it. It's just, I wouldn't even know where to start.
Let's ignore the potential future problem. I probably missed it because I kind of zoned out a little bit, but I'm not real sure that the evil part is taken care of. Like, he still has abyssal power, right? So is that not dangerous?
It's all right. I'm sure we'll get a chance at some point. After all, your story's only just begun. All right then. Traveler and Paimon, we'll part ways here. Given the extraordinary nature of the things we witnessed today, I need to make sure it's all recorded properly.
Okay, see ya! So, it's party time next! Huh?
Congratulations on completing your mission. Now then, as per our agreement, it's about time you returned that book.
She must have known the moment we finished! Just like she said she would!
I've heard dressing appropriately is a must for socializing.
He's trying to learn how to human, I guess. No.
Oh, my writer and witness. It's been quite the journey, hasn't it?
You had special plans for the Traveler from the start, didn't you?
But of course, that goes without saying. For a story to live on, it needs both a writer and a reader. Only then can my magic take effect. I chose the Traveler as the witness because of the special nature of who he is. It's not easy finding someone with that kind of background, you know. For a moment, I even considered taking the role myself.
Well, you were the only one who understood what was going on. I mean, good point. Shouldn't have just been her.
At least it made for an interesting story, right?
Huh? What are you doing here, tone-deaf bard?
I was getting ready to say the same thing.
With the Hexenzirkel carrying out such a risky experiment in Mondstadt, it didn't cross your minds that the Animo Archon might be slightly curious?
Sorry for the trouble, Lord Barbados.
Think nothing of it. I dare say the Animo Archon quite enjoyed coming along for the ride. Now then, as agreed, let us see the fruits of your labor.
Here, please take a look.
Well. Somehow, despite all my careful planning, it still turned out to be full of surprises. It never even crossed my mind that Rhindotter's child would be capable of handling that kind of alchemy in her stead. When he asked for help with the materials, oh My, I nearly couldn't believe it. If only the others were here too. We could all celebrate together.
I'm right here, you know. The only one who hasn't responded is the one busy stuffing her face over there.
Is that you, Barbie? A little late to the party, don't you think?
Come here, child. Let me take a closer look at you.
All right, Aunt Seer Witch. Here I am.
Just as I thought. This child's fate does not appear among the stars. Anya has accomplished what almost no one before her could.
What does that mean?
Child, all you need to know is that you're very lucky indeed.
Oh.
So what does it? It didn't answer the question. Teacup falls silent. Perhaps the mage's thoughts have already drifted elsewhere. No, they just don't ever want to give us answers.
Just like how she was in the story, huh?
Tell me, little Durin, what will you do next? I, for one, cannot wait to see how your story unfolds.
Well, there's so much I want to do. I'm not even sure where to begin.
How about settling your most recent regret?
Not so fast, Tone-Deaf Bard. What exactly did you just tell Durin to do?
To make the long overdue wish come true.
Thank you once again, Alice.
How much time do you have left?
I believe these should be my final moments. Just enough time to say goodbye to my dearest friend.
This feels like having to say our final goodbyes all over again. I don't like it. Not one bit.
I don't know how to respond to that. Strange. You were always such a cheerful figure in my stories. I even dubbed you the Merry Witch, you know.
Oh, please. You know full well it was your stories that first taught me what true pain and sadness felt like.
Oh.
People really shouldn't ask them questions. They'll just leave with no answers and with 7 extra questions. I know, right? Like, they never give a straight answer.
Aside from saying goodbye to me, shouldn't you also leave a few words for the child? Since the book will be his to continue, why don't you write him a little parting note?
There's no need. His mother already did that long, long ago. All that remains is for me to convey it on her behalf. My child, these may be the last words I get to leave you. I've always thought of the characters in my stories as my children, loving each one of them, just like a mother would. But you are the most extraordinary of them all. You alone can defy the fate of this world and write the perfect ending to my story. You alone shall leave these pages for a future I will not see. Still I say to you, fly, my sweet child. Just like a forest breeze yearns for the open sky, head into the unknown and seek an adventure to call your own. If you meet a dragon bright as 1,000 jewels, dance through the air together. You are not alone, for this world has accepted your place in it. Do not lose heart. You still have many wishes left to fulfill. A long tale awaits you, my love. Let songs and flowers be the ink that fills its pages. Take my pen and use it to continue your story.
Why are you still here?
And so they flew together, Durin and Dvalin, over the skies of Mondstadt. Who'd have thought such words could ever have described a happy ending, huh?
I love the music. Yeah, the music's really pretty. They always do really pretty music. Oh, I didn't realize she was still here too.
There you go! Your very own copy of the book. We wouldn't want one of the story's key witnesses to leave empty-handed now, would we? Of course, this copy isn't magical in the same way, but rest assured, all the twists and turns are still there.
Okay. Let me do this real quick.
They say there's nothing new under the sun, but somehow a picnic in the warm sunshine never gets old.
Add Astro.
Let me turn this on and then I'm gonna switch.
Thank you for complete. Add Astro.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to switch to the other game. Fingers crossed. And it doesn't give me a black screen like it did earlier. So, give me a second. Let's see. Guess I should. Let me try opening it first. I'm gonna get out of Genshin, which is gonna make it go black screen, but that's okay. Let me see. Oh. Oh, hello, Raiders. Welcome in. Oh, sorry. I got loud music on my end. I don't think you all can hear it. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Whoops. Sorry. Let me... I am not Angelina. Thanks so much for the raid. You caught me mid-game switch. I am trying to switch over to Umamusume, and I'm getting black screen, which is what I was getting earlier, which is really annoying. So give me just a second. Let's see. Well, it worked earlier. Anyway, welcome in. Sorry for poorly timed technical difficulties, but thank you so much for coming in. Thanks so much for the raid. Have a good stream. Thanks so much, Angelina. Thanks so much for coming in. Here, let me switch my screen. There we go. Yay, no black screen. Holy, I know. It caught me off guard. I was like, oh no, in the middle of a tech difficulty. Let's see. That should be showing up now. Okay, have a good stream. Thank you, Many Dress Hike. Enjoy it, Cook Purple. Thank you so much, Cook Purple. Let's see. I was just finishing up some Genshin with the Durin quest, and now we're switching over to Umamusume, which I've never played before. So I should also probably change my little title. Let's change the title in my game category. It still says I'm playing. Still says I'm playing Genshin. Alright. There we go. Updated that. My browser lagged. Oh, and FSVA was who rated you. Oh my goodness, thanks so much. I had no idea. Okay. Well, that was a bad time for me to switch out of Genshin, wasn't it? Anyway, thank you all so much for the raid, for coming in. We're gonna try Umamusume now. That was some really poor timing on my part. Sorry about that. My browser lagged for a moment and I came back to a raid at Umamusume, yeah. I was trying to switch would just switch the scenes, but it was not having it because it was giving me black screen. But I think we're okay now. Oh, she's doing Durin's quest, famous last words. I know. Oh, that's such bad timing on my part. But yes, we are switching over to Umamusume because I have done most of the Genshin stuff. Like, I cleaned up all the Archon quests and I cleaned up Durin's quest. I still have some character quests to do, which I'll do, but I've been streaming so much Genshin that I was like, let me try something different. So I had said before on a previous stream I would try Umamusume, which I know basically nothing about, except that they're horse girls and they race. That's all I know. But I'm probably going to be really bad at it, so we'll see how far I get. Hey, but Umamusume sounds cool. It sounds like, I think it's, I don't know if it's like card-based, like one of the card-based kind. But I'm not very good at those because I don't really think about decisions, I just make them. Thanks so much, Dia, for following. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, hopefully the audio is okay too, because I could not test this earlier since I didn't want to start the game off stream and then, you know, not have the start and be on the stream. So hopefully this works. It's gonna make me do all this to sign up. Casto, thanks so much for following. Welcome in. Yeah, let's see. Birth year and month to play. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see. Sorry, I'm like, I don't have that information out there publicly, so I don't want it to be visible on stream. It's not a huge deal, because like I'm not even gonna put the accurate one. I don't like when games ask for that. Time to make up a date that I'm not gonna remember, I know. Oh, it also changed my hair because I pressed numbers and my toggles are all on my num key. Now I have a ponytail. Okay. Yes, we want to download. Of course, I did this before stream and now it wants to do it again. We've already done this. We're gonna do it again. But yeah, anyway. I know nothing about this except that you train the horse girls and race them, and I guess the whole point is to win the races? So that's why I don't think I'm gonna be very good. Oh. Born to run.
時に数奇で時に輝かしい歴史を持つ別世界の名前と共に生まれ、その魂を受け継いで走る。それが彼女たちの運命。この世界に生きる馬娘の未来のレース結果はまだ誰にもわからない。彼女たちは走り続ける。瞳の先にあるゴールだけを目指して。
I also didn't realize it was in Japanese. Which is not a problem. It's just if you're listening to me and not watching me, that might get annoying. But if it's not voiced, I will read it out. But okay, this game's on this side. Let's move my logo out of the way. Okay, one day at the Tokyo race course.
新人トレーナーさん、こちらですよ。東京レース場は今日も賑わっていますね。うっかりはぐれないよう気をつけましょう。
You do be careful you don't accidentally get separated. Okay.
では改めまして、ご案内を担当いたします。トレセン学園理事長秘書の早川和奈です。
Thank you for bringing me on board. Okay.
将来有望な新人トレーナーさんとこうしてお会いできて光栄です。では早速学園案内の前に、まずはこれから始まるレースをご一緒にご覧ください。
Okay, we'll watch a
ほら、
race.
聞こえますか？この大歓声。
Oh
世界中の人々が愛してやまないウマ娘たちが競い合うレース。あなたの担当ウマ娘と共に目指す夢の舞台。レース開幕のファンファーレですよ。
Okay. Still no clue what's going on. But we're gonna watch a race, I guess. Everything is downloading. Alright, well. I think, is this also mobile game? I don't know, I only downloaded it for PC because my phone is full. My phone storage is full anyway. Yes, let's load, come on. Oh no, are we stuck? What happened? Okay. Well, there's a lot of these. Just quick race. Oh, okay. It is mobile. I think it was mobile first and ported later. That makes sense, yeah. Or like how the screen is set up.
美しい青空が広がる東京レース場。ターフも絶好の両馬場になりました。
十分に実力を出せるレースとなりそうですね。
虎視眈々と上位を狙っています。3番人気は東海帝王。この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子サイレンススズカ。さあ、今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない。本日の一番人気スペシャルウィーク。気合十分。
Just that the names are very interesting. I know they're named after like real horses.
さあ、ゲートが開いた。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。一番人気スペシャルウィーク。
I cannot watch them and read the commentary. Going by too fast.
2番手はグラスワンダー。1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます。さあ、花に立ったのはサイレンススズカ。このままリードすることができるか。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはグラスワンダー。その後ろシンボリルドルフ。その後ライスシャワー、オグリキャップ5番手、ダイワスターレット。並んでくる。うちには成田ブライアン。
I don't know how commentator people do it.
その外並んで東海帝王。内から行くアグネスタキオン。
Like I have to keep up and be able to do it. Like be able to talk at the same time while that's happening. I would not be able to.
2コーナー回って向こう正面。順位を振り返っていきます。先頭は相変わらずサイレンススズカ。続いてグラスワンダー、さらにライスシャワー。すぐに続いてシンボリルドルフ、ダイワスターレット。追走外オグリキャップスペシャルウィーク。ここにいたうちの方からアグネスタキオン。
I can't keep up. What's happening?
差がなく東海帝王。そして内目をつきましてはライスネイチャー、一馬審査ウォッカ。少し離れて
It's cool because all the girls are based off real horses and their storylines are also based off events in those horses' lives. Okay. Cool. Like I remember I heard somebody talk about them being named after the horses, and like some of the horses, or I guess many of them are retired now, I guess, I don't know, like the real horses, but yeah, I didn't know their storylines were relevant. It's like special week. Okay. That was stressful and I wasn't even having to do it yet. Okay. Maybe it might be running a little slow because it didn't download everything. I tried to download it beforehand to avoid that. Winning concert. Oh, I see. Okay. They have to race, and then they have to perform again. That sounds terrible. Aren't they tired?
特別なレースに勝利したり、偉大な功績を残したりしなければ歌えない曲だってありますから、見ている私たちの考えもひとしおです。 それにライブを見てそのウマ娘のファンになる方も多くいます。ウマ娘たちにとってウィニングライブは欠かすことのできない要素ということですね。では早速今度はステージで輝くウマ娘たちを見に行きましょう。
Am I gonna get dinged for copyright? Probably. I think I've seen clips of this, but I forgot they were also performers. Like idols, I guess. I guess they're idols.
響けファンファーレ届けゴールまで輝く未来を君と見たいから駆け出したらきっと始まるストーリーいつでも近くにあるから手を伸ばせばもっと掴めるグローリー一番目指してチャレンジ加速してゆこう勝利の女神も夢中にさせるよスペシャルな明日へつながるメイクデビュー響けファンファーレ届けゴールまで輝く未来を君と見たいから駆け抜けてゆこう君だけの道をもっと早く I be 夢の先まで響けファンファーレ届けゴールまで輝く未来を君と見たいから駆け抜けてゆこう君だけの道を走れ走れ誰より早くいつか笑える最高だけ目指して行こうI be 夢の先まで
I watch the performances, it's hypo most of them. I know, I feel like I'm like, okay, I shouldn't talk over this. Which is usually what I do when characters are talking, but this, I guess, is going to be all in Japanese. I don't know if there's an English voice pack, but I mean, it doesn't matter to me, but I don't want to talk over them even when they're speaking Japanese. Day after watching Race with Tazuna.
改めましてようこそトレーナーさん。ここが日本ウマ娘トレーニングセンター学園。
Okay, Training Center
レースの世
Academy.
界を夢見る子たちが集う日本最高峰のウマ娘養成機関です。歓迎。
Jesus. Question mark.
もう秋川理事長びっくりしたじゃないですか。スレイ将来有望なトレーナーの登場につい気が流行ってしまった。
It's a cat on the hat. Hi, Fandio. Hope you're well and having fun. I'm a bit busy, but I'll leave a lurk. Oh, thanks so much, Apocalypse. Apocalypse, thanks so much for lurking. I stuttered on your name. I'm sorry, because I remember you told me to call you something the other day. I think it was Apocalypse. There's no English dub I'm aware of, but not every event is fully voiced either. Okay, that works, because I can just read it. When it's not voiced, I usually read it, but when they're talking, I feel bad talking over them.
改めて私はこの学園の理事長秋川だ。よろしく頼むぞ新人トレーナーくん。
I like the cat on her hat. I should have put my little cat on my head. Can call me Apocalypse Apocalypse. Okay. Thanks.
まずはぜひ君のことを教えてほしい。
Tell us about yourself. Oh, oh no, I have to pick a name. Okay, well. I'm just gonna... No thought whatsoever. So I'm the trainer. Which I guess makes sense.
学園の馬娘たちが志しているのはレースを走る子たちにとって最高の舞台トゥインクルシリーズでの活躍です君はトレーナーとして担当馬娘を教え導き支えてやってほしい
So I'm only training... Am I training them just for races? Or for like the idol stuff too? Or is that just like bonus?
恥じない働きを期待しているぞでは早速実践研修に参りましょうトレーナーさん
I'm going to be so bad at the races. Oh, are we frozen? Are we frozen again? No, it's going. Well, it might be frozen. Okay.
二人三脚で歩むことになる担当馬娘に会いに行きましょう担当する馬娘のことを育成馬娘と呼びます育成馬娘を入手していないと馬娘を育成することができないので注意してくださいね
Oh, okay. So you have to pick... I guess you have to pick certain ones and that's all you can like work on at a time?
このガチャでは育成馬娘と出会うことができますよ
Okay.
ではプリティダービーガチャを引いてみましょう
Oh, I also just realized my little cat on Twitch got despawned. I'll bring my little cat back. There we go. Okay, perform tutorial scout 5 times. Okay. So it's fixed for the tutorial, and then I guess we get to make decisions. Not like I'm gonna know what to pick, but... I was gonna say, I guess the gold are 5 stars, but I guess not. That's not how the system works. Support cards, okay. Support scout. Okay. Says trainees in career. Okay. How do my other daughter?
サポートカードを編成することでトレセン学園にいる仲間たちが担当馬娘の成長を手助けしてくれますよさあサポートカードガチャを引いてみましょう
I mean, that's just like the gacha mechanic, I guess, right? That's scouting. I have a very strong feeling I'm going to be watching one of those, like, you know, blah blah game for dummies guide after this, because my poor brain is not really wanting to figure it out.
育成馬娘とサポートカードが揃いましたねではいよいよあなたと担当馬娘の日々をスタートさせに行きましょう
Okay. All I know is I see a lot of buttons over here.
ここはトレセン学園のエントランス。ホームと呼ばれている場所です。ホームからトレセン学園にある様々なところへアクセスできますよ。担当馬娘を育成するにはこちらから始めること。
Okay, so I guess I have to. I'm gonna have to pick
まず
one.
は馬娘育成の下準備です。プレイするシナリオを選びます。
Scenario to play. Okay. Every day is a busy day at Tracen, whatever, Academy. Select career scenario and tackle problems happening around school. Finishing a playthrough, help trainees grow. Okay. Oh, close.
次に担当する馬娘を選びましょう。今回は研修中なので、先ほどお迎えした育成馬娘を。
Okay, we pick Twinkle series. Work together with your Umamusume for 3 years in the Twinkle series, make their dreams come true. Every Umamusume has different goals, guide trainees to be, and be the ideal trainer to achieve their. This feels kind of like, well, I was supposed to say, it feels like kind of like Pokemon, except like upgraded. Because like training people, horses. Umamusume's career is unique. Different attributes, skills, and aptitudes. Train as many times as you like, so start by selecting one you're most interested in. Okay.
さらに育成の準備を進めていきます。一度三女神様の像の前に行きましょう。
Three goddesses statue.
トレーナーさん、三女神様の像についてはご存知ですか？
Hi Maori, welcome in. How are you? How's life? I am very tired and trying to learn a new game. Otherwise, I'm good. Just trying to not have to think too much, but I think I picked a game where I'm supposed to think. Am I familiar with the Three Goddesses statue? No.
三女神様、馬娘たちの子孫という言い伝えも残っていますね。
The horse gods?
馬娘たちを常に見守り、導いてくださる神々だと
Basically,
言われてい
okay, yes. Described as deities who watch over and guide Umamusume.
伝統的にトレセン学園の生徒たちはこの女神像の前で思いを託すそうです。
Okay.
夢のために走り抜けた奇跡、その中で描いた思いを像に託し、これから走り始める子たちは像の前でその思いを受け取り、時に力に変えます。馬娘たちの間で
Legacy of
連
one
綿
runner
と
is
繋がる
passed to the next.
思いの継承、神秘的ですよね。
Something else for me to think of. It's nearly 4 a.m., so I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for stream, Thondy. I'll have a good stream, guys. Well, thanks so much, Cam McCabe, for stopping by. Yes, please go get some rest.
育成馬娘へ思いを託してくれる馬娘のことを継承馬娘と言います。
Okay, so they pass it on through
育成を完了して殿堂
well,
入
not
り馬
bloodlines,
娘
but
として
legacy.
登
Okay,
録され
so
ることで継承馬娘として選ぶことができる
gonna
よう
have
に
to
なり
think
ます。
about that.
継承馬娘を選んでみましょう。継承馬娘の持つ思い、因子によって
Okay, to grant training attribute boosts and skill hints.
継
Okay,
承元として選んでも馬娘がいなくなることがあります。
okay. Oh, it's gonna tell me who to pick. Good.
2人目の継承馬娘を選びましょう。慣れるまでは便利なお任せ編成も活用してみてくだ
Auto
さい。
select feature. We love auto select feature.
なお、継承には育成馬娘と継承馬娘2人の関係性から決まる
Affinity
相性
level.
があります。相性が良いとちょっとだけいいことが起こりやすいと言われてい
Okay,
ます
good
よ。
affinity, a little more likely for something
組み
nice to
合わせの
happen.
参考程度に覚えておくと良いかもしれません。
Okay, inspiring connections to fulfill new dreams. Inspire your trainee with legacies of veteran runners. Sparks of inspiration can raise attributes and aptitudes at the start of a career, as well as during inspiration events. Okay.
担当馬娘の育成を手助けしてくれるサポートカードの編成を行いましょう。
Okay. It's extra benefits. Okay. Support cards. You will receive support card effects from the characters you select and career events corresponding to the cards more likely to occur. Please note that you cannot select the character you're training. And then they have different types. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Speed, stamina, power, guts, wit, pal, and group. Preferred trainings vary from card to card. Okay. Friendship training. Friendship leads to success. If you raise friendship gauge of support cards during a career, friendship training will occur when you perform preferred training. Okay, so extra boost. Is it gonna always give me the autofill? Because I really like autofill. Okay, Tracing. I don't know if it's Tracing Academy. Here, a promising young Umamusume gather to train as racers, their hearts filled with dreams of glory found. Oh, that's. Couldn't read it fast enough. They train. Not all are content with the current state of the academy. Oof. That scared me.
私はウマ娘を心より愛するトリセン学園の理事長として有料おのおのが輝く個性を発揮しきれぬこの現状を非常に憂えているそこで提案私は新レースの開催を企画する新レースですか肯定皆が志すトゥインクルシリーズその先にすべての距離すべてのコースを用意した新たな大レースを作るのだその名も URA ファイナルズ URA ファイナルズさあ立つな忙しくなるぞ早速この大ニュースを伝える記者会見の準備だ
Okay. They're gonna go announce it before they've even planned it. As someone who works in comms, that's very scary. Don't do that. Okay, created to help all Umamusume shine. This race shall be a stage upon which you and your trainee's story unfolds. Okay. Countless Umamusume have come to the Three Goddesses statue to carry on the dreams of legends past or to entrust their own to those yet to come. Today, those legacies spark inspiration in yet another new runner. Speed, okay. Speed went up by 5, stamina went up by 5, power by 10, 5 guts, 5 wits. Dirt aptitude went up, sprint aptitude up, long aptitude up. Okay, that's a lot of different skills. Run and junior make debut. Okay. Today I start training with Daiwa, Scarlet, and Ernest. Our journey to make her #1 Umamusume begins here. Okay.
こちらは育成を進めていく上でのコマンドです。コマンドを一つ実行するとターンを消費します。まずはトレーニングを選んでみましょう。こちらがトレーニングの種類です。それぞれ成長させられる能力が異なります。
There's just so many.
試しにスピードを選んでみましょう。やってやるわ。
Energy down by 18. So you have energy and you have turns and you have all those different... Sorry, just trying to wrap my brain around it. Brain has checked out for the night. Oh yes, yes, we are training. One day as I'm rounding a corner. Oh no, no, look out. Layla, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? Brain.exe has stopped responding, basically. That's basically at me at this point, because it's getting late and I worked today, so Brain has used up all of its spoons today. I'm so sorry, I was in such a huge rush that I... Alright, sorry, but I made a promise, so I'll be... a promise. Yes. Completely forgot that I promised to race with my friends, so I'm rushing over there now. Oh, it's telling me what to pick. Okay. Better hurry then. Got it, thanks, and I'm sorry for crashing into you, bye. Special week runs off again in a panic, however. Okay, just crash again. I'm doing marvelous day, thanks for asking me. Of course. Glad to hear you're doing well. Hi Constable, how are you? Welcome in. Eureka, I got an idea. This could be useful for Daiwa Scarlet's training. How so? Explain. Okay, contributed to Guts went up by 15. Looks like you had a conversation with one of the support Umamusume. Oh, I see. Every single encounter is precious experience. Be sure to make use while training. Incidentally, the academy is a big place, so you also have a chance of meeting individuals who weren't included in the support deck. Okay. Doing good, not to be dramatic, but I almost died today. Oh no! What happened? Are you okay? I'm not laughing because that's funny. It just caught me off guard. I hope you're okay. Energy. Okay. Training. Failure rate 20%. Failure training lead to drops in attributes and moves. This is exactly the type of, well, I was gonna say this is exactly the type of game that I'm bad at, but honestly I'm bad at pretty much all of them. So. My brakes decided to not on the way to, not work on the way to work. Oh no. Are you okay? You didn't crash, did you? I'm so sorry, that must have been terrifying. I've never been lucky to not really have been in many car trouble situations. I've only ever been in one wreck, but ice really scares me for that reason. Because it's like, you know, even if you put the brakes on, it doesn't work, and that's what it feels like, out of control like that. No crash, but it was scary. Yeah, I bet. Oh my gosh, I'm glad you're okay. Hopefully I can get that looked at. Because that's terrifying. Hello Layla over on YouTube, how are you doing? Welcome in. Okay, so I shouldn't fail trainings because that's gonna mess things up, right? Okay. Oh, my microphone was covering it. Energy is low, trainees rest. All refreshed. Okay, oh, there's things up here. Okay, energy, normal. I don't know what that means. Trainer, did you get some relaxation time on your break? I'm completely refreshed. Obviously, every model student knows how to switch gears between work and play. Not me. Doing anything supposed to be. Oh, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, it was, my OBS shows me which platform people are chatting on. I don't know if it shows up on the actual screen. Which if it does, I should probably take that off because Twitch doesn't like it, but oh well. Just wait to see how well I trained today. Energy recovered. Okay. Finally ready to give racing a try. Already? Attention before participating in a race, be sure to always check skills. Take this, allow me to grant you skill points for a special occasion. Okay, we can get them Skill points went up by 198. That's a lot.
まずこちらのスキルを選びます。次に覚えるスキルを選んでください。今回はこちらのスキルを習得しましょう。
Oh, I see.
スキルはレースに勝つための大切な要素です。
Skill menu does not expend a turn. Okay.
同意。手に入れたスキルポイントも使わなくていい。ウマ娘の能力や出走するレースに合ったスキルを選んでやって。では戻りましょう。これで準備は整いました。
All set time to enter a race. I don't feel prepared for a race.
リストに表示されますよ。
Okay, races able to participate in shown here.
今回は
Okay. We go anyway. Time for Daiwa Scarlet's debut race. At last I'm going to enter the Twinkle series. Oh, I thought we were doing a different race, but okay. I can't wait, let's go, my legs are itching to run. Go get that #1 spot here. You don't need to remind me. I'll have the most spectacular debut there ever was. Everyone will wish they could copy me.
ここはパドックと言います。レース出走前のウマ娘たちが登場し、注目。パドックでは詳しくは。
I'm kind of like going quickly through them. I know they're talking, but can't understand it anyways. I read faster than they talk. You got this, support your Uma. I just don't really know how to yet. In the paddock, you can check stats and popularity. Okay. Oh, symbols from lowest to highest. Expert predictions. Wow, I can't even read. Can't even read at this point. In the night, that's what's happening. You don't want to listen to them speak scribble. I like listening to voice lines, like even if I can't understand whatever language a game is or whatever, but I'm kind of impatient, and I do this with Genshin a lot too, where I read so much faster than they talk, so when I'm not streaming, I like hyper click through people's lines, because I just read too fast for, like, I don't know. I try not to, but it's really hard to resist the hyper click. I'm cooking, so I gotta go, but wanted to say hi, have a good stream. Thanks so much, Gothpool, and hope everything's okay. Stay safe. Have a good evening. Okay, what am I talking about? Predictions, popularity is representative of fan opinion. Okay, so higher mood, higher ability, higher popularity and expect. Okay. Okay. Runner strategy. Plays to the runner's strength. Okay, so just pick the one that's most likely to win, I guess, based on that score. Same. Sometimes I'll go back through a game and I'm like, I'm gonna let the voice lines actually roll this time. 10 minutes later, I'm like, I still remember what you all said. Go away now. Yeah, for me it depends on the game, I think. Like if I'm playing a console game, like Final Fantasy Remake, whatever, like I let them talk. I don't think you can skip through that, or maybe you can. I don't know. I didn't even try. But if it's a game where I can just click through, I'm really bad about it. Even though I like listening, I like listening to Genshin and other games that I play that's in English. I can, you know, I can understand what they're saying, so I like listening to it. But sometimes I just get really impatient and I want to clear off my quest list and I just hyperclick. But doing it on stream has forced me to not do that. Here I feel like I can do it because it's not in English anyway. Apple cider.
一番人気ダイワスカーレット。私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
I can click through. It's it's playing. Yeah, they'll get like 1 or 2 words out, and I've already read the entire voice.
これは 位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いは5番ダイワスターレット、8番期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気ダイワスターレット、先頭集団を見ていきましょう。先頭は8番単身で飛ばしていきます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは
put a little
5番
marker over my person.
さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち。8番会長に飛ばしていきます。
I get like really easily like visually overwhelmed, so when there's a lot of things on screen I'm like, what am I looking at? I appreciate the markers.
3番手、さらに4番、この辺りまでで先頭集団を形成しています。8番まだリードをキープしています。続いてダイワスターレット、向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ12馬身。
But she's also the only one with a different outfit.
At
least in this one.
少し後ろから2番、そしてその外を回って7番、そしてそのうち1番、そしてその外から行ったのは6番、8番、先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
8番彼女の客室には合っていますね。
第3コーナーの淀
Oh,
の
it tells
坂を
me my
下る
position too. 2 out of 9. Like Mario Kart.
進んでいます。1馬身差ダイワスターレット、外5番、そしてそのうち4番、5番手には9番。まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
内から来るか外から来るか、最後の局面です。
先頭は見合ったまま、これは直線勝負になるか。5番、ここで抜け出したダイワスターレット、まだ抑
Oh,
えたまま
we are getting an ad break soon on Twitch, just FYI. Mine are like the 3-minute ad breaks for me to take a water break, so that way I don't get ads for the next hour.
だが後続も追いすがる。残り200、2番手争いはダイワスターレット、8番、私が1番。ダイワスターレット、抜け出した先頭は変わらずダイワスターレット、強さを見せつけてダイワスターレットゴールイン。圧巻の走りでレースを制した。勝ったのはダイワスターレット。2着5番、3着8番。ちゃんと見てたでしょうね、私の走り。
Okay. I assume that was supposed to happen because it's like the little train, like the, or not the tutorial. Like I said, words not working in my brain right now. Okay. So, next. Guess that leveled something up. Let's go Scarlet. Horse races are weird. Sometimes there's 16 runners, sometimes more like 5. That's a big difference. Okay, skip the console. Great work out there. This is hardly enough to satisfy me. I need more if I'm going to become number 1. That was a goal run in junior make debut. Okay. Goals that year after will differ depending on the Umamusume. Please help your trainees reach their goals during their careers. Okay. She's so soon. The character. This character. Scarlet. I don't know anything about any of the personalities. I feel like the only one I've seen clips of, or I've seen, like I saw people talk over the summer last year about this game, and I just kind of vaguely paid attention. I've seen a couple, and I'm like, well, they have some strong attitude. Oh. Okay, use my skill points. Okay. Oh, am I supposed to... Skill point? It wouldn't let me use the skill points. I guess it doesn't matter because it's tutorial. Okay, yes, my ranks are gonna be terrible. My favorites are Rice Shower and Agnes Tachyon. Oh man, I'm not gonna know how to say half of them either, am I? But they all have fun personalities. Cool. Yeah, I don't know any of them by name, but I recognize some of them by like I've seen their picture, I've seen their design or something. I've not really watched anybody do a playthrough though, so I don't know much. Get sparks. Inspiration, yes, okay. Am I supposed to... Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to pick. Support card. Okay, so everything levels. All for the introductory course. I'm still confused. Rice Shower was the first career I attempted back when the game came out. It went poorly. Oh no. I'm pretty confident all of mine are gonna go poorly because I'm just not good at having to think through this stuff. Okay. I button to view various tips across. Okay, help menu. It took me a while before I had a successful run with her. I assume some of them will be harder than others, like in terms of the skill setup, or like whatever it is that they need is going to be harder to come across. I assume that's how it's going to be set up, so I don't know if there's like an easiest one to start with. Used the voucher on her because she looked cool, didn't know anything about this game, didn't even know it was popular. Opened the app store because I was bored, downloaded a silly game about horse girls or whatever, and the next day I discovered what I had done. Oh no! I was just looking for other like gacha type games to play when I ran out of stuff with Genshin. Because I haven't tried that many actually, it's mainly just been Genshin. I was like, okay, let's do horse girls. But no clue how any of the mechanics work or anything, so I'm sure I will fail a lot of races. You are gonna do a little better than you'll be fine. Also, I'm gonna watch how-to videos, which is what I usually do. I'm like too lazy to figure it out. No, mainly because I play games for like, I don't want to think, you know? But then I always end up with games where you're supposed to think. I'm like, okay, guess I'm looking it up. Oh, okay. What are we doing? Enhance. Racers who've completed a career playthrough. Okay. Okay. Materials used for strengthening required by racing. Okay. What are you doing? This is think. I know I have a knack for picking the games where you gotta think, and I'm like, what if I don't want to think? Because most of the time that's like I'm playing games because I don't want to think. I'm mostly like a story person, so I don't really want to think. This game seems like it's brain heavy, but once you get a run or two down, it'll be a lot less. Yeah, I just get kind of overwhelmed with any kind of new system where I'm like, oh, well, I don't remember what this does, so I'm just gonna click buttons until something happens. Race? Daily races earn money and support points. Okay, so this is the daily check-in stuff. Team trials can create a okay, veteran Umamusume. Okay, well, that's just too many things all at once. Like 90% of the thinking is picking support. Oh, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Which my brain is gonna be like, no thanks. I can't remember. I think I've done. There were a couple of other like old card-based games kind of like this that, not old, but like a few years ago, where I don't know, I kind of zoned out through all of it and would just click random stuff and then never be able to do anything. Okay. Team race. Form a team and compete against teams from all over the world. Move up in class according to how well you do once a week. Rewarded according to the class you're in. Better rewards. Okay. Up to 15 Umamusume to compete in 5 different races. Okay. Team trial. Race support card level. Okay, so it's another way to like level. Make a team. I'm only kind of half reading this because I know it's not going to sink in anyway. I'm going to have to watch a tutorial later, I'm sure, because too tired. Generally, people just auto-select cards for their first career attempt because you don't know what anything does anyway. Best way to play. Yeah, that makes sense. I tend to leave most things on auto if I get the option, at least for the first however long it takes me to figure it out. Okay, excels in particular distances and tracks. Form teams based on aptitude. Okay. Stuff, so I'm just gonna click. Nice. Sure. Team rating. Okay, I'll worry about that later. After completing career playthrough, compete in races. Power up the okay. Career playthroughs and racing are integral to making trainees stronger. I see. Will I remember tomorrow? Probably not. If you do end up looking at guides, I'd recommend a YouTube channel by the name of Red New. Okay, thank you. I will. New data is available. Returning to title screen. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably look up some. Because the other thing is, when I don't play something, even if it's just for a few days, I tend to forget. Why do we have new data? I did this earlier. Oh, these were like holiday stuff. You pick some of what Remy says with a grain of salt. I've known him to be wrong, but he'll usually correct his tips once he has shown that. Yeah, I'm sure some of it's like, I just assume people are gonna have different opinions about like what works best together. Or what you should or shouldn't do, you know, all that stuff. And I'm, as someone who plays World of Warcraft just for the story, I'm used to that. People telling me I'm doing it wrong, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm not here for that. That was back around when the game came out, though. We were all learning. Yeah, it takes a while to kind of catch up on that sort of stuff. A lot of experimentation, I'm sure. And the people who like to figure out, like, what works best together. Like, those people save people like me, because I'm always like, nope, I'm here for story. I don't want to think. I don't want to have to think about what I'm supposed to pick and stress over that, so. Login bonus. Can I click these buttons yet? Okay, what are these used for? Story unlocked. I did not know there was story here too. WoW is funny to me because you don't have to min-max at all to clear raids. You've got to try for sure, but if you need to beat... if you need all the best gear to clear a heroic, you're trying too hard. Yeah, see, and I play by myself, so like I don't do raids, I don't really do... Like I just do the main quest stuff, like that's all I've ever really done. And I play classic version with some family, because that's the only type they want to play, they don't want to play retail. And that one, I think it's more matters, like, you know, do you have the right gear? Can your character survive? But in retail, not really, and I'm like, good, because I don't want to have to think about it. Like, don't make me think so hard, I just want to hit stuff. But I do appreciate that, like, some people really like that and want to figure it out, and they have all these, like, super complicated spreadsheets that, like, figure it out for you. So, like, I appreciate that some people like that, but I'm very much just a story and or, like, I don't know. For those who don't know, I do, like, independent research, and part of the independent research I do is usually on, like, games, media, fandom, that kind of stuff. So it's more interesting to me, the practices that people do. So I just kind of observe that sort of stuff, and I'm like, I don't care about my characters, I'm just I'm just here to watch. I used to raid, did some mythic raiding. Biggest hurdle in mythic raiding is people not paying attention. I can definitely see that would probably be me. Now, if I had to be on a team, then I'm trying not to make it more difficult for the people on the team, but that's why I play alone most of the time, because I'm like, I can't mess anybody up if I'm doing it by myself, right? So I don't do, like, the raids because you have to have team, but all the, like, regular quests, like, you can so easily get through that without needing the best gear or whatever best build, so I don't have to worry about it, which is really nice. I feel like in Classic it made more difference, but yeah. Okay, so this unlocked a story. Oh, okay. Oh, is this... Oh, for, like, multiple characters. Okay. Let's see. Oh, all this unlocked on the side, too. Okay, bunch of stuff now. I don't know what any of this does. Let's see. Titles. Okay. One of our top DPS was a monkey get a debuff and pop every movement CD. Oh, every movement CD he had, then yell at us healers that he needed heals now, but he just ran 200 hearts in 4 seconds. That's annoying. And I usually, I mean, if I play with other, like, if I play with family, I'm usually playing a priest. Because I like to heal, but, like, family, I don't have to, like, worry about random, you know, because we're playing together and it's not people I don't know. But that always stresses me out, too. I'm like, don't get so far away from me. I can't do anything about it. But yeah. But, okay, you're gonna talk the whole time. Oh, shush. Trying to think. What is this? Special missions. Oh. Hello. I ran a druid. Healing's fun. I usually like healer classes in whatever game, healer or caster classes. I like to stand back and be away from everything. Away from all the stuff that's going on. But usually if I'm playing classic, I'll pick a priest or a mage, and if I'm playing retail, I have, like, pretty much every class. At different points in time, I was, you know, I don't play them all constantly, but different points in time trying each different one, because they'd get, like, different starting areas, and different, like, the different races had different starting areas. Okay. I was assigning you some tasks, number of missions. Okay. I'm paying for all this out of pocket. So I kindly ask that you keep this a secret. To zoom. Okay. Maybe, yeah. Looks like there's not an overwhelming amount of menus on the screen. I was doing Where Winds Meet a few days ago, because I forgot how to play it, because I played it like twice on stream, and then I forgot how to play it, and I played it a couple days ago, and I'm like, yeah, I forgot how many menus and like screens are in this game. It's just never ending. It's so convoluted. It's like, I like it, but it's so convoluted and there's so many things to click on. So I like it when it's a little more simple. Okay. What is this? A bunch of free stuff. Okay. Free stuff. 63 gifts. I know. It's like, I assume that's because I don't know what that's related to, but I guess because I've made a new account. I don't know. All that said, I will likely never raid in WoW again. It started feeling like a waste of my brain and my time. Oh, I'm sorry. I can definitely understand that. Yeah, I think I have done 2 raids. I've only played WoW since 2020, but 2 raids. And they were both in Classic. And I didn't like it because people kind of expected that you already knew what was going on, and I didn't because I'd never done it before, and I'm like, I don't know where I'm supposed to be. It's new account stuff and event stuff that I've missed. Okay. Oh yes, there will be events in here for me to keep up with, like, all the other games. Just feel like my daily grind of like, I must check into every game kind of stresses me out a little. Scout, race, home, story. Should I do story? Maybe I should just do that. Oh boy, I played from like 2011 until 2018. Maybe that was pretty on and off. Also messed around in vanilla WoW because leveling is really fun. I agree. I like the leveling process, but like a lot of people kind of view end-game stuff, like the raids, as the fun part, so they level just to be able to go do the raids, which is fine. But I'm like, when I hit 60 in Classic, I'm done. I did the thing I wanted to do. I leveled. That's the fun part, for me. But yeah, I didn't play it before 2020. I think I bought it one time and got really overwhelmed when I was a teenager. And then I gave up and never played it and didn't revisit it until 2020 when everybody was like looking for stuff online to do. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do... I don't want to get too deep into this tonight because I'm tired, but let's do something here. Main story or event. I assume this is like, well, it says limited time down here. I'm gonna assume this is something I should do first. Maybe. When Classic came out officially, I leveled to 60, had the time of my life, then saw how people were treating the first raid in the game and just stopped immediately. Yeah, I think it's... Unfortunately, the culture is not super welcoming to everybody, and it just depends on how you like to play. And if you want to be super competitive with raids, totally fine, but like, leave me out. I want nothing to do with that. I'd rather just level. Okay, raise bond levels to unlock new stories. Career playthroughs and... okay. So these are... okay, these are... temporary, right? I guess I should do that then, because if that's temporary, it'll go away before I remember to do it. View story, landscape, yeah. We'll leave voices on. Having made a name for herself back home, Oguri Cap. Oguri? I don't know if that's Japanese pronunciation or not. Transfers to the acclaimed Tracing Academy. Word of her arrival travels quickly between the trainers, and they gather around the campus training course to watch her in action. Thanks for running with me. Oh, why are you laughing? I'm gonna skip over their voices probably because I'll have to read it so people can understand. My apologies, I did not intend to offend. It's been a long while since my time has been spent so productively. Oguri Cap is my Oshi. She's got the gray hair, right? Yeah. Felt like every guild was trying to min-max Molten Core to speedrun it in record time, literally. You can clear Molten Core in half dungeon gear and with a few people in a group that aren't even level 60 yet. Yeah, that's one of the ones that I think that's one of the ones that I did. I'm pretty sure. I did it pretty early on and then I just never did it again. I was like, I'm good, thanks. But yeah, there's always like the race to be like server first or whatever and stuff, which again, like people who like that, cool. I'm just not there to do that. Many a tall tale about your amazing feats racing in your regional course, but only now realize just how true they were. You're second to none, Oguri Cap. Sounds like a funny name. Truly look forward to competing with you on the turf. And how about a race next time? Maybe I should just turn the voices off and read for it. Second guessing my choices. Impressive. So that is the renowned Oguri Cap. It's not easy keeping up with the Emperor herself and was such a cool head too. To so boldly challenge her to a race, she must truly be confident in her abilities. Well, I must get going. There's a meetup I need to attend. Let's do this again sometime. Wonder where she's headed. Perhaps she's going somewhere else to train in secret. Can that be the key to her agility? If so, I most certainly need to watch the secret practice of hers. Oh, are you also interested in seeing Oguri's training? Why don't we all go watch it together? Curious to figure out where Oguri Cap was headed, I decided to stick with the other trainers and go after her. What if she wants to train in private, though? Maybe she maybe she doesn't want to be watched. Oguri Cap has my heart because she eats like a damn black hole. I imagine they burn a lot of energy. Is she not going to start training? Okay. I don't know how loud the voices are for you guys, but I'm gonna have to turn it off so because it's loud in my ear, so I can't like read over it. This is Oguri Cap we're talking about. I'm sure there's some meaning behind her action or inaction in this case. If I do this, can I turn it off? No, I'll do it next time. She's back. What a peculiar girl. What in the world is going on ahead of hers? It's the fourth time she's circled around the same area. Maybe she's thinking. Is this girl really second to none? I guess we'll have to see. Let's come back another day. Bewildered by Oguri Cap's perplexing conduct, the trainers slowly begin to take their leave. Burning a lot of calories is an understatement. Racehorses literally steam when they get done training. Yeah, it's like it's like, how do you even eat enough to keep up with that? Worried about Oguri Cap's strange behavior, I walk over to check on her. What's the matter? Not sure, I keep walking and walking, yet I end up at the same place. Oh, you're walking in circles. Does this academy really have 4 identical locations? Maybe you just got lost. Lost, you say? Perhaps so. Who are you anyway? I've never seen you around these parts. I'm a trainer here at the academy. Did you show me where to go? I don't know where I'm going either. Sorry. Literally just got here. Trying to get back to my dorm room, would appreciate the assistance. I give the lost Oguri directions back to her dorm. So that's where it is. Got it? Thanks for your help. See ya. A few minutes after seeing off Oguri Cap, she reappears from a different direction. Oh no. I just saw a trainer who looks exactly like you. Are you some kind of doppelganger? You're just back where you started. So it appears. Now that you mention it, everything else is the same too. She is very lost. It's a challenge telling what's what in the city. The buildings are all so close together, not to mention they look the same. Things are much simpler back home. I knew my way around town, turned right at Tomei's field, and you could clearly see my school. The bus stop was left, Shige's large house. Where? Whenever I passed by, Tomei would give me some mandarins to munch on. They were the absolute sweetest. Really takes me back. Feeling homesick. Sometimes I guess, but I can't go back just yet. All these people, they helped me to get to Central to race with the best. Everyone back home is cheering me on. Will not let them down. This is event story. Is this his event story and not main story? This seems like it would be main story. See, mine's always on food. I mean, I don't blame her. I kind of do the same thing, so I love food. Oguri Cap gazes on, finishing her little speech with a fierce yet forlorn expression across her face. About time I head back. The dorm was this way, right? I'm sure it's this way. Concerned that Oguri Cap would spend the rest of the night endlessly wandering about the campus, I accompanied her back to her dorm entrance. She was very confused. Okay. Already unlocked next episode. What if I go back? What if I go back and I turn the voices off that time? Kobe redeemed posture check. Thanks so much for the posture check. I do need to sit up. I was very much slouching. It's like as the night goes on, I slouch more and more. Okay, so I don't know how many episodes this is. Is it gonna let me turn the... I think I should just turn them off because I'm gonna read anyway, just in case. Guess that makes more sense. A few days after helping Oguri Cap get back to her dorm, a familiar distraught face can be seen wandering the academy grounds. I'm back here again. Where are you headed today? Oh, it's you. Sorry, could you show me the way again? I'm trying to get to the training course this time. I lead Oguri Cap directly to training course. There are a lot of stories to go through. Oh, yeah, I'm sure I'm like super behind because the game's been out for a while. I was gonna do the main story, but then this is limited, so I was like, well, I guess I should start with the whatever's gonna disappear on me. Sorry for the wait, Tama. About time you showed up, Oguri, a bit late, but I'm proud you finding your way here all by yourself. I was worried to get lost again, and you know, since I can't go around leading you everywhere, I thought it'd be a good idea to try leaving you to your own devices. I don't know if that's a good idea for her. She might need some help getting around. There's 4 open for each and every girl, and there's a couple of chapters of main story, then whatever's in the extras. Wow. Okay. There's gonna be a lot. I got here just fine. This trainer here showed me the way. And here I thought you did it on your own. It's fine. Now that you're here, let's hurry up and get the scrimmage started. Sounds good. I'll go get ready. Alright, me too. Racer of the utmost caliber, Tamamo Cross has already made her debut. She looks ready to prove to Oguri Cap precisely why. Word of their race quickly spread around the academy, and rightfully so, both participants are racers of remarkable talent. Let's see. Hold the microphone out of the way so I can see. Hey, did you hear the news? Tamamo and the new girl are gonna race over at the practice grounds. Seriously? You mean we finally get to see Oguri Cap in action? We gotta see this. It's awfully loud here. Is there some kind of festival going on today? They're all here to see you two race. Like, no pressure or anything. Is that so? That's quite the crowd. Is something the matter? Well, I've never been watched by so many people around my age. It wasn't like this back home. Not used to it. It's making me restless. It's the same whenever I eat. The other girls are always staring at the mountain of food on my plate. I mean, shouldn't they all be eating a lot? You all need to eat a lot. And it kind of bothers me, so I've been eating alone in my room lately. Sorry for holding me up, Oguri. I'm ready. Stadium's packed. Tama? What? Don't tell me you got butterflies, Oguri. How are you supposed to run any of the G1 races? Got just the thing for you. All you gotta do is imagine that everyone watching you is a piece of takoyaki. Just imagine everybody as food. I also love her weird hairpin ornament thing. Yeah. They all have... I didn't get a good look at most of the others. Takoyaki, huh? I'll give it a shot. Now I'm hungry. Sure, one peculiar cow. Finished with their preparations, the scrimmage between Oguri Cap and Tamacross can finally begin. Show you what a girl from Nani was really made of. Each of their steps digs deep into the ground. It may be just a scrimmage, but it looks like neither of them are holding back in this 800-meter dash. Just getting started. They overtake each other again and again until finally... Perfect tie, not bad, Oguri. For the record, whatever is on their ears dictates whether the real horse was male or female. Right ear is male, left is female. Oh! Cool. They worked in like a lot of little details. That's nice. You too, Tama, you're faster than I expected. Right, but I'm gonna beat you next time, just you wait and see. Anyway, now that I'm all fired up, might as well go for a quick run. Catch you later. What a great race, good job. You're watching. It's weird, doctors told me I had a steady heart. Even right after a race, my heart rate would go straight back to normal. But my heart's still pounding, and when I think about the race just now, my heart races even faster. It's a strange sensation, but I think I like it. Am I excited, or is this what excitement feels like? You found yourself a worthy rival. If it's on both, it almost always means that the horse wasn't real and they made it up for the game. Oh, cool. That's a nice little detail that they worked in, and like that they also worked it into their stories, which I had no idea they did that. Like, I knew the names were supposed to mostly be from real horses. I see, so this is what Central has to offer. Oguri Cap stood in place, deep in thought, reflecting upon his brand new experience. Oh. Okay. A few days after her scrimmage with Tamacross, I'm getting the names mixed up. Come across Oguri Cap at the height of an intense training session. Okay, just one more set. I watch as her feet gouge the ground, propelling her forward. There's no doubt about it, those legs are a force to be reckoned with. The details on their race uniforms are pretty neat too, but that's a story for another day. Do they all have different, like, specific outfits to them, or do you have, like, I don't know anything about the cosmetics either, like if they get the same outfits. Engulfed by her zeal for training, I lose track of time. Oh, it's you again. Nice work giving it your all, huh? Yep, I'm actually going to be participating in the next tryout. The deadline to apply for the race had already passed by the time I had transferred in. But after the race coordinators saw the scrimmage between me and Tama, they decided to give me special permission to run in the next tryout. If I do well during tryouts, I'll be one step closer to making my Central debut. I need to push myself now more than ever before. Oh right, sorry to keep asking you, but could you show me the way one more time? Where to this time? Anywhere near the school, as long as there's plenty of nature. Yeah, once one of them gets to 3 stars, they get their own special outfit to race in. Below 3, they get a generic one. Okay. I didn't know there was such a vast forest behind the academy. This is perfect, thank you. Yes, this is it. The forest air out here is just right. It cleanses my mind and calms my soul. Back in the day, I'd always find myself running in these areas. Eventually, the folks back home started suggesting I run in an Umamusume race. So that's how you started racing. Yeah, it's thanks to everyone back home and their support. I remember when I ran in my first regional race, the townsfolk made me a huge banner even though they were really busy working in the fields. Whenever I had a race, everyone would gather at the end of the day and feast in my name, win or lose. What an amazing race. Watching you run is always a treat. Keep at it. I was always surrounded by words of encouragement. That's why I love running so much. And I love racing too, the bond it makes, the joy it brings. I love it all. I really care about the folks back home. Of course, everyone back home always says that seeing me race, seeing me run so freely and happily means the world to them. And my race with Tama was really fun. Just thinking about it gets my heart racing. If debuting means I get to run alongside other amazing racers as strong as fast as Tama, then I want to debut as soon as possible. Even as she reminisces about the past and contemplates her present, Oguri Cap's ambitions shine through brilliantly. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Kobe. Definitely have my big water here. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat for today. I should get back to my training. Thanks for bringing me here. I'll come to this forest to run when I need to clear my mind and remember my roots. Taking my leave, see you around. Oguri Cap announces her departure and begins to walk away. However, as she does so, she abruptly stops in her tracks and crouches over. You okay? Why the sudden change of expression? Thought you might be hurt. No, I'm fine. Just tore one of my shoelaces, that's all. Glanced down at Oguri Cap's shoes, and lo and behold, they're worn down to basically nothing. It's no big deal. All my shoes wear out quite quickly. Gotta go buy a new pair again. Oguri Cap ties the torn laces together, once again sets off. I just realized you were reading quite a lot, Elia. Well, I'm kind of in the, like, should I read it or should I just, like, let the Japanese voice read? But I don't know what people prefer, and when I watch stuff, usually I'm listening, and so if it's in another language, it doesn't really help me, you know? But I don't know what works for most people, so I'll just do it till somebody complains, I guess. Well, thanks so much for following the channel, Kobe. Appreciate it. The damage on her shoes was nothing short of abnormal, probably because she runs with such incredible force. Normal shoes can never withstand that kind of wear and tear. Oguri Cap won't be able to realize her fullest potential if she keeps running in those. I have to do something about it. See, everything's as pricey as ever. Oh hey, you're that new trainer? Yeah, the one always hanging around Oguri. What's with a long face? You try and find something. I tell Tamamacross about everything that had happened. I get you. Come on, how did Oguri not notice anything till now? She sure can't be a ditz. Jeez. I'm not sure most people even read the stories. They usually just kind of use them for the free carrots. Some do though. Yeah, I'm sure it's just like free resources for a lot of people. I mostly only play story games, so any game that has a story, I'm like, yes, give me the story. But yeah, I don't know how fun that is for, like, you know, stream. But anyway, I'll help you out. Tryouts are where you go all out. Wouldn't be fair to the trainers or herself otherwise. Alright, we're picking the toughest shoes for her. Go big or go home. Thanks a bunch. No biggie, always glad to help. Besides, this isn't just for her. If she didn't hurry up and debut, how am I supposed to race her again? Come on, let's get started. What's your budget looking like? Gotta know that before I can do anything else. With the help of Tamamacross, I was able to pick out a pair of shoes that can withstand Oguri Cap's power. Imagine they also go through like shoes and outfits and stuff super fast. Okay, let me go back to the... I want to see... I don't know how long those go, but I want to see... I haven't looked at any of this stuff. Inventory. Options. Okay. I don't know what the carrots are used for yet. If it told me, I missed it. Let's see. Comics. Jukebox. Okay, man, there's so much. Lots of things. Okay. Did I enhance the one? Or was I not supposed to do that? Huh. I feel like that's gonna take me a while to go through. I will say I personally didn't read them, but I did watch the anime. Oh yeah, I forgot there's an anime. I forgot about that. That's right. Is it the same? Like, did they take it from, or one from the other? You used carrots for scouting Umas and cards. Oh, right, they did tell me. They probably told me that. I've forgotten already. Okay. Did I do... Okay. So these are kind of like banner, little banner things. Okay, I don't want to do that right now though. Okay, daily races unlocks later. These are... Okay. Click on things because I don't know what is happening. Too many things to click on. My team rank is F. They're more or less part of the same project. Japanese version of the game was supposed to launch when the show launched. It did get delayed though. Oh, I see. That makes sense. 27.3k carrots fully first time. Yeah, I guess that was from like the stuff that I collected. The free stuff that I collected. From like starting the game. But yeah, it's like I have so many resources at the start and then I'm sure they go away very quickly. Wish I had 27,000 carrots right now. Yeah, I'm sure they get used up super fast. Like, I had hoarded Primogens on Genshin for a while. I don't remember how high I got up, but I have a family member who plays and they had 100,000, over 100,000 Primogens at one time. Like, no fair. I spend mine. Actually, you get loads of carrots really fast on a fresh account through missions and stuff. Yeah, I guess because like if you've not done anything, then you can farm them a lot faster. And then once you use all, like once you do all that, then what? You just get them from events and like rewards for races and stuff. I had like 20k, but I spent them all trying to pull Rice Shower vampire costume. Oh. I missed the vampire stuff. Was that for Halloween? Singleton forward. Oh. Oh no, Christmas ones. So for like holidays and they do special, like special outfits. I get sucked in all. I can't spend money on another game. On another like gacha style game. Hey, hold on. I need to, let me check my audio input because it's too loud for me. Let's see. Okay. They do holiday and seasonal outfits. Sometimes they have different signature skills too. Oh no, so they change the... Like they change... their skill set. I can see that being more important. Like not just cosmetics, like straight cosmetics. So that's nice. Let's see. I'll have to figure out... Sorry, I'm just looking at some of my settings because I think I need to figure out for this game specifically what's gonna work better. Summer's a good example of one that's far better than her normal version. I see, so there's like upgrades and changes and yeah, that's gonna be a lot to think about. Okay. Alright. Don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Like, let's see, I'm just gonna click on things. What is this? Increased rewards. Okay. Oh, I don't wanna do that yet. I'm not trained anybody or anything. Let's see.
な馬娘。そういう理想の私に少しずつ近づけてる。
Actually, I just realized how late it is. I was not paying attention. I should go so I can get up for work. I'll have a harder time waking up early. Sucks that your first huge chunk of carrots comes when you have no idea how to spend them. Yep. And I'm sure I will probably spend them on the wrong thing and be like, wait, that was not a good choice. But that's okay. It's not like I can't just, I mean, if I really want to, I could spend money, I guess, but try not to. But yeah, okay, I think I should probably stop for now because I don't want to get too deep into trying to figure out races and things. Luckily there's only 2 things to spend them on. That's good. give me fewer choices because then I will not have as hard of a time messing it up. Although I guess I could start a new account if I really wanted to, like if I felt like I really messed up. I'm not against doing that. It would be annoying, but if I feel like I didn't get anything good, I'm not against doing that. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Sorry, looking at my settings, trying to make sure this is like something's going weird on my OBS, but okay, I really need to go. Thank you so much everyone for hanging out with me while I try to figure this game out. I'll probably be alternating between a few different ones because I want to try some other ones that I've not tried before. I think that could be, you know, good use of my time because I've done a lot of Genshin streaming, but I want to do a little bit of variation just so, you know, something different every so often. Good night, Thundio. Thanks for streaming. Thanks so much, Simon. Have a good night. Thanks for streaming. Thanks so much, Kobe, for hanging out. Really appreciate it. Have a good night, good day, good time zone. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll probably be back this weekend. Hopefully everything works out well and I don't feel sicker again. I still have my Christmas stream ending. I need to replace that. I keep forgetting. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out and chatting. Please have a good night, good day, whatever's going on. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Cocktail. Thanks so much. Have a good night. Thank you. You too. See everyone later. Bye.